Merry Christmas, guys. I decided to come back at the end of the year and make a body butter lotion. So if you would like to see how I created this strawberry mint emulsified body butter lotion, keep watching. First, I used shea butter, kokum butter, and a 3-in-1. That's mango butter, shea butter, and cocoa butter. Our distilled water. It's always good to have your stuff pre-measured. Our honey powder. This is a strawberry extract and xanthan gum mixture. Hemp seed oil. Our emulsifying wax. Stearic acid. See how small they are? So small. And we also have our preservative, fragrance oil, and vitamin E oil. And I use Optiphen, and I got mine from Brambleberry. Starting off with our water phase, we're going to have our water and mix all of our water-soluble ingredients together. Okay. So this is our water. This is us adding our honey powder. Next, we're going to add in the extract and xanthan gum mixture from earlier. Okay. Once it's all mixed up, now we're going to move on to our oil phase. That's our shea butter and our hard butters mixed with our hemp seed oil. This is our emulsifying wax and the stearic acid. I'm going to go ahead and add that in there so everything can get fully melted before we move on to our next step. Now that everything is fully melted, we're going to go ahead and start mixing. Pour the water phase into the oil phase and stir. It should start to cloud up because the butter content is so high in this emulsified body butter. You see, it's already starting to emulsify itself. Once you have everything mixed up as best as you can by hand, we're going to take this off the heat, bring it over to the table, and put it in a ice water bath to help it cool down and start to solidify. So we're just going to keep mixing, and then we're going to remove this off the heat, and we will move on with our body butter lotion. Emulsified body butter. Now we've removed it off the heat, and we've started to put it in our ice water bath. It's still runny, which means it's still warm. Let's go ahead and check the temperature on this. You see, it's been sitting for a few minutes inside the ice water bath, and it's gotten a little bit thicker, but it's still kind of runny, so it's still warm. It's slowly thickening up. Slowly but surely thickening up, but it's still too runny. You see how it runs down the side of the bowl? Way too runny. So I'm going to start mixing it up. We're only using one beater because I'm only making a really small amount. And you see how it's starting to get really, really creamy. This reminds me of the other lotion video that I posted, where that ice bath just does something when you're making your own lotions. It just does something. So now we're going to check the temperature of it. 79.1. It's a good temperature. We can add in our cool down ingredients. That's the preservative, fragrance oil, and vitamin E oil. And since this is a strawberry mint emulsified body butter, we have to color it to make it look like a strawberry, or at least resemble a strawberry. So I've got my green mica, my red mica. The light is not giving the color much justice, but it is a nice pinky, reddish, strawberry-ish color, even though it does not appear to look like so in the bowl. It is a nice strawberry-ish color. And this will be the top. You see it's still kind of runny, which means it was still kind of warm. But this is after I packaged it. As you see, I only made a small amount. It's still kind of liquidy. And since it was emulsified and we added in stearic acid, it will thicken up by the next day, within a few hours. I want to say wait at least 24 hours before you close it, just to cut back on any condensation. This is the finished product. This is the next day. It's fully solidified. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.